there and losing a whole lot of units because of that. So the Colossus gets taken out by these Corruptors. The Corruptors obviously very good at taking down those Colossi, because, well, they cannot shoot back, so only the Stalkers can shoot back, and the Stalkers really want to focus on the other units. Hydralisk and Roaches coming in. Roaches are more of the tanky unit that can take a lot of damage before going down, and then the Hydralisks do most of the damage. But yeah, you could see he didn't have a large enough army to hold that off, especially with this Immortal here. The Immortal doing extra damage to the Roaches, because versus Armored, as you can see, 33 extra damage, which is a huge amount, considering that he only does 22 damage. And I'm not sure what the plan of this group is, but this is definitely a bad plan. Losing about 3 of them just because he mismicroed there. So I still wish that there could be other colors, because these colors are still not very visible. Oh, I can remove the terrain, that might be more useful for me. This way we only get to see the units and the resources of them. Anyhow, yeah, the units for the Protoss player are just more numerous than those of the Zerg player, which is surprising, because normally you see Zerg with a lot more units, and once again mismicroing this fleet of air units and losing 3 of them. So only 4 remaining, and that is definitely not a good thing to have. So he needs to grow up a little bit more of his units, because he keeps losing a lot of his units, because he just gets... yeah, the enemy army is just bigger than his. So more ground weapons, more ground carapace for the Zerg player, which is the armor. And yeah, the Colossus will go down here if he's not focusing these Corruptors, and he is not for the moment. Well, now he is. This Colossus is going to live with a little bit of HP, and in the meantime kiting the Zealots a little bit. But yeah, the Roaches, really, there aren't enough of them to, well, to go up against this army. Let's see the units tab. He does have 47 Roaches now, which should be plenty, plus the ones that are already are still in production. I'm not sure where they are, if they all grouped up. Yes, they did group up. So this is a big army, and finally he has an army that is big enough to actually take out the enemy army. And finally he is going to take this, yeah, what's supposed to be the second natural. But yeah, he didn't take it because it was too risky. And these guys are going to go out to scout and take out this base if it's up. But there are 3 cannons here, and I'm not sure. I think this is mismicroed again, because he cannot get out of the range of these cannons unless he stands all the way in the back, apparently. But yeah, that's just a distraction. This is the main army, and we're going to follow the main army around. Oh, the force fields. Yeah, the force field making sure that about 5 Roaches get taken out. And yeah, the rest of the Roaches are going to fall back. So only 36 Roaches remaining against 20 Stalkers, an Immortal, and 2 Sentries. Oh, and that's the one I was looking for, 5 Colossi. So yeah, huge army for the Protoss player, and he definitely has an advantage here, because he is on equal basis. And equal basis means that the Zerg player doesn't have enough economy to to go up against Protoss, because what's this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base Protoss is really hard to fend off with a 6 base Zerg player. So he needs to make something happen, something big, like take out the whole army, but as you can see, the AoE damage from the Colossi is just too much for these roaches to handle, and especially with the backup of this Immortal, the Immortal doing a whole lot of damage. All of the Colossi get taken out, and finally he gets to keep his, or a lot of his army here. Still not his entire army, he lost quite a bit there. But Zerg can replenish their army a lot quicker than the Protoss can, as we will see from the production tab. Yeah. Oh, going into Dark Templar mode it seems, and a nice blink over the wall, making sure that he can actually get into this base without having to go through the front. And he is probably going to blink back now. There we go. Losing a few units, but doing a good amount of damage because he did take out a hatchery and a number of units. But he lost a bit of his Stalker force, which is fine. Going into Dark Templars, as I said, yeah, the enemy does have the detection. Oh, mothership out. Nice. Motherships aren't produced a whole lot because they're really expensive, they take a long time to build, and they get taken out by the Corruptors quite quickly. But it's better to have one extra layer of security. I'm assuming that that is the plan. And yeah, since he took out all of the Overseers, I think there are no Overseers on the map at this moment. So this invisibility might actually save these Colossi for quite a long time, because they first you first need to take out this mothership, and then you can start on the Colossi, which is obviously a lot harder to do than just go straight for the Colossi. Because, well, the mothership does have cloaking as well as weapons of its own. It has vortex, it has the mass recall, which we don't see a whole lot of. And the cloaking field is really what it is used for normally. Obviously, we do see the vortex being used quite a bit, because you can do some nice AoE tricks on that, and especially if you have units like the Colossus, that is good to have. Because then you can do damage to all of the opponent's forces. Most of the Stalkers making it up there, the rest has to wait. And he's going to take out a base without losing anything. Wow. Yep, losing nothing at all. And then his whole force got mass recalled. I just said that it isn't used a whole lot, and then he uses it. So nicely done, saving all of his forces there. At least I'm assuming it was that, but the... Oh no, this one is the energy. Never mind. I was messing up. I thought the blue was the energy, but the blue is the shield, of course. Yeah, using the mass recall to get all of his units out safely, and yeah, we see Corruptors, actually quite a lot of Corruptors, and we're going to see quite a lot of Brute Lords. So all in all, this army, the Zerg army, is growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's see who is still mining. Yeah, this base is definitely not mining anymore. This one's mined out. This one is almost mined out. This one's almost mined out. This one's still up. So 2 mining bases. 2 big mining bases, that is. This one's mined out, mined out. This one's still up. This one's mined out. So against 3 mining bases. I guess... Oh, this one isn't mining. So... yeah, that's why the Protoss is attacking this one. This is a base that isn't supposed to come up, because as long as this base doesn't come up, it's 2 versus 2 bases, and he definitely has an advantage. And yeah, we see the Brute Lords coming in here, and the Brute Lords are going to take out this whole army, unless he starts to focus them. But again, the mass recall. Really nicely done, and once again, taking all of his getting all of his army back, and these slow Brute Lords are going to have to fly all the way across the map if they want to attack this army. yeah, that's not going to happen because it is too risky, and he's going to have to move forward little by little with his the rest of his troops. Apparently, with his spine crawlers as well. The spine crawlers, which are very useful, obviously, for defending certain parts of the map, and almost taking out that second cannon as well. And yeah, the Broodlings so annoying to deal with because, well, the AI gets really screwed up when fighting against these things because there are so many of them. Oh, come on, don't lag, please. Come on. I have no idea what's going on. This has to do with the fact that this is not the newest patch. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get back to older patches, and we're just going to have to wait a little bit until the timer actually gets back, and it should be about now. Nope, didn't work. This is just yeah, it's not very helpful to have this. Yeah, this is no fun to watch. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. Now we should have a normal battle. So all of the units getting cloaked, and it is very hard to attack someone that is completely cloaked, obviously, because he has no overseer, and he has no air units. So let's, yeah, I'm going to redo this battle. 31. Yeah, it should be around here somewhere. No, a little bit earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I don't know why this is happening, but as I said, it probably has something to do with the fact that this is an old replay. It is just annoying. Anyhow, this army coming in, a lot of corruptors, a lot of broodlords, but none of them actually able to attack air units. Well, the corruptors are able to attack anything because they can spawn the infested Terrans, which shoot up. But yeah, we're going to see this the cannon attack here, attacking the cannon with the two cannons, but not taking out the second one, and then coming in for the second one, which is when the battle actually commences. But they are going to take out this second cannon. And now it is time to go in. So yeah, the cloak not engaging for some reason. Oh, yeah, that's just screwed up, because now it seems that these units were cloaked, but in fact these units are cloaked. And yeah, as you can see, there are no units shooting up. The corruptors all died, so no infested Terrans, and roaches and broodlords cannot shoot up, and the broodlings cannot shoot up either. So obviously that is going to be a problem. And now the Protoss can, yeah, slowly but surely pick away at the defenses from the Zerg player. And yeah, something is screwing up, teleporting his units, or warping his units in here, and he's going to attack this base once again. And there is no scout out for the Zerg player. He is going to be surprised by this, but well, shouldn't be that surprised, because this has happened